Vote for Mothman 2024. Hey there, fellow collectors. This weekend we were driving from St. Louis to Chicago, and we went by Edwardsville, Illinois, and we went to Thrills Ville, which is a collectible store in Edwardsville. Like, if you ever know where Southern Illinois University Edwardsville is, that's where it is. And they had all kinds of fun stuff out there. So what I do is, we've got the branded plastic bag, means there was a toy haul, and we went in there. And this store was really cool because it had like artwork the guys put together there. They have some graphic designers there that make some really fun stickers and posters. But also they have the old standbys. You want to get your G.I. Joes, your Star Wars, your He-Man, your Voltron. They had those things too. So we went through and had a good time. And I thought I'd let you know what we picked up when we were there. And when I say we, it wasn't just me. Jocelyn and Liam, my youngest son, came with me, and we all enjoyed the shop because the shop was put together so well. Like, you could actually enjoy everything. It just wasn't like 3,000 things thrown on the wall. You could actually kind of take it all in. So it was really cool. So I wanted to show the Mothman 2024 poster. This is one Liam got that's going to hang in his room. I thought that was kind of cool. It was designed by one of the guys there. And then, I'm a classified guy myself. And I've been saving some of the early things. So they had a coil with the Baroness and the coil cycle, number 13, Lucky 13 in the classified line. They had it there. It was $39.99. I was totally happy with that. I'm like, dude, that's like what it was when it first came out. I'm totally cool paying with that when it's brand new, still sealed and everything. So that was really nice. They had a few other of the older classifieds too I could check out when I was there, but I was like, you know what? I've been saving to get this until I found it at some random store, and I did, and it was totally random because we actually went to this place because my son wanted to get a knife for scouting, and there was a knife store like a few miles away. Like, hey, look, that's there. So we picked this up, and then we have some other things we got in there now. What was nice is they had cards that were in there, so if you want some like silly cards out there, like these kind of things, like they were pretty fun to get. But they had all kinds of really fun things, like Jocelyn, for Jocelyn, look, she wanted to go her 80s kind of redo. She has her ET make your air freshener for your car, so that was kind of cool. We got another one, the little cooler. Don't hate me just because I'm in a little cooler kind of thing for there. And then Liam picked up these. And these, if you notice, it's Venom's face on there and Venom's tongue. And it's one of those things you wrap around for your cord. So they had like practical fun things that you can like show your nerddom there. They had toys you can get when you're there. They had, things I can use to send to my mom to tell her Happy Mother's Day, so there's a lot of fun things. But they also had a nice little collection of some of the G.I. Joes that were there. They also had the Dungeons and Dragons, which I was kind of cool. I almost started buying those again, but like, no. That's when I run out of classified. I only got like 4 left. We get those. But I went in and I picked up Shockwave. And Shockwave is funny because this one I see him, and when he came out on classified, I'm like, dude, I think he's awesome. But I never had him as a kid. I didn't even remember him coming out because he literally came out like the year that I quit collecting. And so he came out, so he had that. It's a complete one for $15. Very happy with that. I like that one there. Then, as Jocelyn says, anytime there's a Snake Eyes, you got to get a Snake Eyes. So they had Snake Eyes version 5. Yes, it's incomplete, but you know what? He's in pretty good shape. And I was like, you know what? I want to help the guy out because Joe, the owner there, super cool guy. Background in design, so he really made a really nice store, so I want to help him out. There was that. And then I saw this one, Iceberg version 2. And if any of you ever watched an old thing called Action Figure Therapy back in the day, they had Iceberg was on there, and he's like, "Chip back!" And he was like, it was always a big joke. But anytime I said, if I see a version 2 of Iceberg, anyone I can get, I want to get him. So I'm hoping to get him one day in classified. But it was a really nice little haul. I didn't spend too much money, but I really did enjoy all the things we got. And what was cool is the store had something for everybody. So if you are driving on I-55 by Edwardsville, it's like 5 minutes off the thing. I actually have a video showing the store. But yeah, I thought this was a really good haul. So I got Real American Hair stuff. I got classified. My kid got stuff for his room. We got things for mom. Mom's happy she's going to use those. And for me, when I travel, these things are a lifesaver to keep those cords together because when you're pulling stuff in and out of your suitcases and your bags all the time, having those cords in the way really sucks. So these are pretty cool. So yeah, that was my little mini haul from Edwardsville, Illinois at Thrills Ville. So I was pretty pumped to find this one. I'm like, oh, cool. They even had the 0 point, the Fortnite Snake Eyes. They had that. And I would have got it, but I already have it. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, what are some places, what is your favorite toy hauls you've gone to? Have you found stores that you really weren't expecting and then you went in like, this is really cool? because I'll be honest with you, the store, Thrillsville, really, like, we're talking months old, so not a lot of stuff online. So I was like, I don't know, we can just keep driving to go home. But I was like, no, we'll check it out, and I'm so glad we did. So let us know in the comments below, what are your favorite hauls you've gotten recently? That's been mine, so you knew my latest haul for stuff. So yes, there'll be a review on this one for throwbacks to 5 years ago when this was new, the Cobra Island stuff at Target for classified. Anyway, I wish you all the best. I'll say bye from here in our library and getting ready to play, or maybe pose, or play, or both with my new G.I. Joes. Anyway, all the best. Bye.